Hello growers and welcome back to the plot. It is wild, wet and windy here, but I need to get some jobs done, and when it has been sunny I've not been able to get anything done, so we need to get the onions out. Oops. We need to get these onions out, and I know exactly the bed that they need to go to, which is one down here. So this is the before, there might be a during, and I'll show you the after. I have been waiting to get these onions out. We have 12 of red, 12 of yellow, so they need to get out because they are getting pot bound, as you can see, and dry. So I think I'll alternate between yellow and red. So we have 4 lots of 3, so if we do 1, 2, 3, let's do 1 here first. Then we could have another one here. 2. 3. 4, so I'll try and keep them in that. Let's get going. There we go, all netted and protected from leaf miner. The next job I want to try and do is sort out this arch. Let's get this redo. My shoes come undone. these are just me gardening allotment shoes, but as you can see, come on, don't have to get a cheap pair. I don't think it's going to hold at all. One, because I just don't think it's going to hold, and two, because this is snapped off anyway here. So I've had a look in the shed, and I don't have any. Yeah, look at it. It's swaying in the wind. I'm and ahhing whether to keep it up or take it down. I just need to get some tape to tape up that end, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wood poles and dig them in, hammer them in, and then secure it a bit better, so you'll have maybe 4 pieces of wood either side. So that'll be the plan next time I'm down, which won't be too long. Trying to think what else to show you really. You've seen the onions. Most of the beds are done. Just need to weed over this bed, just need to weed over that bed. I need to sort that bed out and that bed out. The sweet peas are going to go up the archway. The other onions, I think I'll bring down and put them in here. The giant onions were in here last time, so I think I'll move them to that bed this time. Or I might move them to this bed, because I didn't grow anything in this bed, and obviously it's going to have the sweet peas going up, so I'll have to see. Then the pumpkins are going to go potentially the corners of this bed, so that they can sprawl down this way. Oh, let me show you the garlic actually. Garlic's coming along lovely now. All netted, all nice, but we've got quite a few decent garlics in there at the moment. Oh yes, and I'm going to do a little bit of a bug hotel under here, and I'm going to get some rocks to go around it. I went to see some friends at the weekend, and they recommended putting some rocks around it, maybe even getting a few plants in between the rocks, so to encourage the wildlife. Because the thing is, maybe I need a sign to say frogs, wildlife, climb up the stairs to get into the pond, because that's the issue. It's higher up. Like, it's a good pond for me in regards to I didn't have to dig down or too out, but do they know that there's water there? Can they sense it? I don't know. There's nothing in there at the moment. I've got a few rocks. Hello. I've got a few rocks where, so if anybody falls in, they can climb up and jump up. But that's about it. So let me go home and grab some tape and other bits, and then I'll be back to sort out the trellis and do the sweet peas. So for me, it'll be either a couple of hours to a couple of days. For you, it'll be instant like that. Welcome back, and it's been a couple of days, and what a couple of days it's been. The weather has been atrocious. It's been torrential rain, winds, snow, hail, everything. Just an absolute nightmare. But we're here, we're back. And it's time to get on with some jobs. Now, this will probably be the last video I put out for about a week or 2 weeks, because it is Easter holidays over here in the UK, and we're away for a week. So we are off to sunny Skegness, and if you don't know what Skegness is, it's a holiday park, cheap and cheerful. You have entertainment, fun fair, swimming pool, accommodation. What more do you need? It's on the beach, normally sunny, but the forecast for the week after Easter, which is Good Friday and Easter Monday, the forecast for after Easter is snow. The Beast from the East storm is supposedly on its way over to us, so I am rethinking a couple of little things that I was planning to do. So I was planning to start sowing some seeds and plant stuff out again, like the onions and the rest of the sweet peas. However, I think due to being away for a week and Beast from the East coming over, I'm going to hold fire a little bit. I'm going to do a few things, but I'm going to hold fire a little bit. Anywho, let's get back to what we should be doing today, and it was obviously to sort out the archway for the sweet peas and the baby pumpkins. However, we've had a disaster. I knew we were going to have it as soon as I put up the arch at the beginning of this video, and then the storms and the hail and the rain came. I knew we were going to have a disaster. So let me show you the disaster, and I'm not going to fix it, and I'll tell you why. Can you see it? We have breakage. It has come down again and it has snapped. So I'm going to take it off, put it back down on the ground, and then I will secure it properly, fix it up, because it still works when it's secured down, but I'm just not going to do it while I'm away, just in case there's storms and stuff like that. So let me put it down and then I'll show you what we're actually going to do today, because obviously the plan is different. I did bring strings and stuff like that to secure it down, but I'm going to wait until after we get back from holiday, so that at least I can keep an eye on it a bit better. So let me sort that out and then I'll show you what we're actually going to do today. What I want to do today is to tackle this bed so that I can actually put some potatoes out already. I've got 6 potatoes chitted and ready to go, so they'll go out. I'll have another 6 or 7 that I'll chip while we're away, and then they'll go out afterwards. And then we'll work out. I might put some like parsnips in here as well, but let's see if we can get this bed into something that looks like an actual bed. It's going to be hard work. Let's crack on. It's going to be a wheelbarrow and hands and knees jobby. That looks like a strawberry. Put it on the side and see. I really do think this is a strawberry plant. I wonder if it's one that I threw away or was going to throw away, so I'm going to put it in here somewhere. I'll stick it here, I think, and we'll see how that goes. Weeds coming up again. I'm going to buy some bark just to mulch over these to make them look a bit nicer, weed wise. But there we are. What a transformation. It didn't actually take too long. It took me about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Back-breaking work, but it's done. So now I'm going to dig some trenches. I'm not going to show you the trenches, but I'll show you once the trenches are done and the potatoes are going. Let's just admire this plot for a minute as well. So this was the plot that I was also asked if I wanted to take, and in rain it waterlogs tremendously. You can see that the ground is quite wet and muddy. However, the couple that have taken this on, lovely couple, I've seen them a few times, a couple have taken this on, doing brilliantly well. They've managed to get the polytunnel up, they've got the shed up, they took some pallets from me, which Mal, the vegetable man, I went over to his to pick them up, so they took some of those pallets as well. So now they're using them. They're actually got some raised beds in the actual polytunnel, they told me. The wife was saying that she just wants to concentrate on growing in the polytunnel for now, and then the husband is working on trying to make it usable. So considering it wasn't as overgrown as this, but it was full of grass and waterlogged, to get to this in less than half a season, they've done really, really well, so I'm really proud of them. And it's nice to just see people actually take on some plots. There's so many plots on this site at the moment that are not being used, and there's look around, there's so many sheds and stuff and polytunnels, and I just don't know, I really don't know what's going on with all. But anyhow, I digress. Let's get back to the potatoes. So that is the trench dug. It's not massively deep, but it'll be fine. What I'll do is, obviously when it needs earthing up, I will, when it needs earthing up, I will obviously put it back on and dig a deeper trench for the other. I'll do 3 rows, I think, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start from this end and work down, because obviously that's where the grass and the border to the plot is, and I think it's easy to start here. These are the potatoes, these are the Casablanca potatoes, so they're going to go in here, so let's get cracking with that. We've got 6 in total. I think what I'm going to have to do is dig down a bit more in a couple of areas and dig over a bit here, so I'll come back to you once I've done that. It's 6 potatoes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I will cover them up and let them do their thing. Egg box will come back with me to the house, but before I go back to the house and show you how the seedlings are getting on, we'll do a few more jobs here. While we're here, let's crack on. It is bed prep time, or more bed prep time. I wanted to make some space in the shed, so bed number 1, bed number 2, and bed number 3. These are the befores, and then I'll show you the afters. Ooh, I am sweating now. This sun keeps coming out. When it does come out, it's absolutely gorgeous and boiling. Let me show you where we got up to. Bed number 1, all done. Bed number 2, all done. I'll get another bag just to fill up a bit more, but it is ready for going. And then bed number 3, all done. So we've got one more over there that needs filling, compost, and then we've got to do this bed, and then I do need to sort out this bed because this bed is just a jagged mess. But yeah, we're getting well with the composting of the beds. These are all the compost that my friend from work gave me because she wasn't using, so that saved me 20 quid, something like that, which every little helps. So I think let's head to the house and I'll show you what's going on with the seedlings and how things are progressing. Another storm and another disaster. That's the greenhouse on the ground again. Potatoes, I need to earth them up a bit more because they are doing brilliantly. Bulbs are absolutely amazing. Daffodils are dying back now, but they always come back, which is good. Blueberries are starting to flower up, so hopefully we'll have some blueberries. And then let's look inside the mini greenhouse. Sweet peas are doing brilliantly, but they have to go out. I'm working on a solution for them. This is the broad bean that's growing up from in there. Again, this needs to go out, so I need to sort out a solution for that. These are the other sweet peas, which again need to go out, and I'm working on that. And then these are the onions, the first lot of onions. This one seems to be the better one at the moment, but all the rest I don't know. But again, they will go out at some point in probably the next 2 weeks to sort everything out. And then we actually have some stuff in here as well. I'll see if I can open it with one hand. Ta-da! So these are the Kelsey onions, the Elsey onions, spring onions from Ali at My Rusty Garden, and these are the onion de Rosa onions. So these are doing quite well as well. Not really much to do with that. So I have got some stuff to sort some of these out that need to go out, and I'll just let you see what's happening indoors with the indoor seedlings. Okay, so in here we have celery. It's finally starting to come up. These are the red Drummond cabbage. That's the lettuce. These 4 are Brussels sprouts, and these 2 are cauliflowers. And then down here we finally have some germination of the broad bean. The edamame beans are along this row, and we have nothing. These have all been potted on to up here, and then in this row we have all year round lettuce, which again is not doing anything. So at least we have some germination and things are working. So they're not dead, and not dead is good. So thank you for watching Growing with Plot 21.